I think it's about time that we have a revolutionary moment in Congress. I think it is about time. I think the people are ready for someone to stand up. I've been looking for somebody that was actually going to do this, but I don't think we're going to find them. I really don't. But tell me where I'm wrong on this. My gut tells me that the American people are not going to listen anymore to a Republican Party that says, well, you got to vote for us because you're going to enable them to get in with more power. What difference does it make? What difference does it make? They're taking us to hell faster, but the argument has been, well, it's a lesser of two evils. They both have the word evil in the title. As sure, yes, okay, that's 100% poison, and this is only 50% poison, so you'll die more slowly. What? I might actually want the full 100% potency on that one. They're going to start in soon on, you're hurting the Republic by speaking out against whichever side. Pick a side. We've all got to unite these parties. No, we don't. I'm tired of playing the game. So tell me where I'm wrong. If somebody came up that was in Washington right now and had the balls and the spine and the willingness to lose and be a pariah and be called any name under the sun, the American people are ready. They're done with the political correctness. They're done. And so if they stood up and said, you know what, I'm sorry, guys, but higher taxes don't work. Well, you got to have all this spending. No, we don't. We don't have to have the spending. Higher taxes will destroy us. So will spending. I'm sorry. But the days of all of us thinking that we're going to have everything and that everything is free is over. It's over. And you tell me what we do in Washington that is better than what you can do in your own hometown. You want to fix your schools? Fix the damn school the way you want to fix it. Because we continually screw it up. Don't listen to Washington anymore. We're going to cut spending because we're devaluing the dollar at a rapid rate. So I believe... not in Washington. I believe in the individual. I believe in the person that gets up one day and goes, oh, my gosh, I've got a great idea. I can make a better mousetrap. I can make a better car. I can make more efficient. I can do this. I can do that. And I don't need everybody else. I need the government to get the hell out of my way. So lower taxes and spending shut down. And I want you to know that means we're going to go through some really dark times because this economy now is running on the government teat. That's it. So we're going to have to collapse, but we'll do it together with our neighbors. That's what Americans do best. And you don't need the government to tell you exactly who to give your money to help bail out and get all these charity organizations. Go back to church. Go back to the Knights of Columbus. Go back to the Moose Club, the Elks Club, whatever club you want. Help each other out in your own neighborhood. And you know another thing we're going to do? I'm tired of hearing people say that I'm too big to fail. This is too big to fail. Bullcrap. You fail, you fail. It's based on your choices. Our founding fathers started a meritocracy. Jefferson had this crazy idea that you should be able to benefit on your own merits. You should be able to do what you want, and if it succeeds, you benefit from it. We're not going to have lords and ladies. Well, what the hell do we have now in Washington? We have a ruling class. What do we have in Wall Street? We have a ruling class, and we just keep taking it. Well, that's not America, and it's got to stop. Now, that doesn't mean that we're not compassionate. We have safety nets. We have a safety net for those who cannot do it. Those who are old, widowed, infirm, ill. But you know what? If you've got 2 arms and 2 legs, get the hell off your ass and get a job. Period. If you can't do it because you're uneducated, did you have 12 years of free education available to you? Sucks to be you. Get your damn diploma. The other thing we're going to do is we're going to stop apologizing for this country. This country changed the world. Did we make mistakes along the way? Yeah, damn right. How many of them were progressive mistakes? Yeah, damn right. But the past is in the past. America looks to the future, not behind us. So we're not going to apologize to anybody anymore. And the other thing we're not going to do is we're not going to sign our sovereignty over to anybody. Not our financial sovereignty, not our spiritual sovereignty, none of our sovereignty. We make the decisions. And you know what? I say you don't sell your personal sovereignty to Washington either. You make the decision. Don't you put one of those thermostats in your house where the government or the oil company or the electric power company can decide what your temperature. You want your temperature at your home to be 62 degrees year round or 162 degrees year round. It's your damn house and your money. You make the decision. By the way, you set your thermostat too high and you run out of money? Well, it sucks to be you. I guess it falls into the category of you fail. If you set it too high and your house burns down, I guess it sucks to be you. You fail. We're also going to start fighting to win. We're not going to have these 10-year wars. Fight it to win and bring them home. Period. I don't have to have a whole bunch of conferences with people. I'm going to hire the best generals, and I'm going to let them fail or win on their own. I'm not going to second guess because I didn't go to West Point. They did. And then when that politician stands up at the well of the Senate or he stands up in the House and gives this speech and say, by the way, I'm not leaving the Republican Party. The Republican Party left the Republican Party years ago. I'd be glad to have the Republican Party join me again in what I like to call reality, where they actually stand for something. Anybody can join. Republican, Democrat, I don't care. I don't check anybody's cards. Anybody can join that are not into the special interest groups because the time of the special interest group is over. Is over. I no longer think that it's politically correct. In fact, I think it's politically suicide to group people up into little groups on, oh, well, you're this color, so we should have a political action committee. How about we worry about people? How about government guards us against special interest groups? How about we guard, as people in Washington, we guard the Constitution. We make sure nobody is violating any of the rights guaranteed, and we don't need to sit here with a whole team and a room full of lawyers. It's pretty in fact, I think some of our founding documents say we find these truths to be self-evident. When is the politician going to say, I don't need a focus group. I don't need a bunch of polls because God gave me something. It's called common sense. And if my friends can't stand around at a barbecue and I can't explain, and they said, well, wait a minute, that doesn't make any sense. If they don't understand what I'm doing while I'm standing around a barbecue, well, then we shouldn't be doing it because people generally have common sense. Clean out the corruption. Clean out the weasels. Clean out the special interest. Really? Healthcare is about me? Really? Is that why grandma's now going to have 2 times the weight that she has for radiation treatment if she's in Canada? Is that why if you're getting, if you have prostate cancer, your chances of survival go down in England and Sweden by about 500%, and 45% of our doctors say if this passes, they're out of the business? Really? It's about me and my doctor? I don't think so. I think if somebody gave that speech and told the truth, you wouldn't have to worry about being outspent in commercials because the people would be an army behind you, and they would stand up because they've had enough.